All right, kindergarten, it is time for our math for Thursday. It's our last math lesson for the week. All right, so let's. Oh, I started right Thursday. Let's get started. So Jada has a bookshelf in her room, and she has, or actually, how many books do you think she has? 6. She has 6 books, and she's trying to figure out how she can put 6 books on her shelf. So you can use counters or you can draw books on the shelf. All right, this sky dashes in grass right here goes along with this shelf, and this sky dashes in grass goes with this shelf, okay? So every book on the bottom shelf you write in this, and everyone on the top you write on this sky dashes in graph. Now they need to equal what number? 6. Okay. So you need to come up with your own equation and make 6. And then then you got to write your equation right down here. So it's going to be your top shelf plus your bottom shelf. Think you can handle that? So let's try this. These are Mr. Grun's books. Okay, I have 1, 2 on my top shelf, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, making all kinds of mistakes today. How many do I have on my bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have to write that equation using these numbers. So we have 2 plus 4 equals 6. Awesome. All right, now Jada's got some flowers. And as you can see, she has 7 in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then she went and she got 2 vases. And so she split her 7 flowers into 2 groups. Because she has 2 vases, right? 1, 2. And she put 1 in this vase and the other 6 in this vase. So her equation reads 7, because there's 7 in all. She puts 1 in the one vase and the 6 in the big vase. So 7 equals 1 plus 6. So same thing now. She has 4 in one vase, 1 in the small one again. So our equation is 5 equals 4 plus 1. Excellent. All right, now we have some story problems that we got to listen to. And number 2 says David has 4 marbles. He wants to give some marbles to John and some marbles to Rob. How could he break these two groups apart? So I'm just going to do this and this. 4 equals 2 plus 2, right? We have our group of 2 and our group of 2. Now, number 3, Sarah has 9 seashells, and she gives them to her 2 sisters. How many, or how can she break up these seashells? So remember, we need 2 groups, and I'm just going to pick a line and make it, and we'll see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first group. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the second group. 9 equals 5 plus 4. And here they already made our groups for us of owls. In the first group, how many owls do we have? 1. In the second group, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 equals 1 plus 5. All right. Maya picked 10 flowers, and she wants to plant some in the garden and then put some in the house. How can she split these into 2 groups? So however you want to do it. Remember, your answers do not have to be the same as mine, okay? So how many do I have in my first group? 1, 2, 3. And then in my second group, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if this was me, I would probably have 3 of my flowers in the house and then 7 of them outside. Because I don't think I have enough room in my house to have 3, or I don't think I have enough room in my house to have 7 different plants everywhere. And I have a big dog at home that I think would probably eat them, so that wouldn't be a good idea. Maybe I shouldn't have any. Now, number 6. It says Krista has 3 beach balls. She wants to give some to Allison, and she wants to give some to Patrick. How can we do this equation? However you would like. So, let's go like this and this. So, Patrick gets 1. Allison gets 2. Now, number 7. It says Larry has 6 coins. He wants to give some coins to Drew, and he wants to give some to Tom. If Larry gives Drew 6 coins, how many does Tom get? Okay, so I'll read that again. Larry has 6 coins. He wants to give some to Drew, and he wants to give some to Tom. If Larry gives Drew 6 of the coins, how many does Tom get? So I'm going to draw this one a little different. I'm going to draw my 6 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because that's how many we know we have in total, right? And then I'm going to write going to write a T for Tom and a D for Drew, okay? And I'm just going to draw a line from the coin to the person's letter to show who gets the coins. All right, so Larry's giving away 6 coins, and he wants to give them to Drew and Tom. If Larry gives Drew 6 coins, we got to give Drew 6 coins, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we got to give the leftovers to Tom. Wait a second, do you see any more coins? No, we gave them all to Drew. So it's going to be 6 equals 6 for Drew. And how many for Tom? 0. Good. All right, same thing. We're just going to split these up. Kind of like what we've been doing this whole week. I hope we're getting it pretty or fairly well. I think I'm starting to go a little faster. So I'll have to slow it down if it's too confusing. So our first group, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 1, 2. And then down here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So 7 equals 5 plus 2, and 8 equals 5 plus 3. All right. Last page today, kindergarten. We're doing an awesome job. We have some starfish, and we need to split them into 2 groups. Because Danny wants one and Alyssa wants one, or some. So we might as well make it, we'll do this. So in our first group we have 1, 2, 3. In the second group we have 1. Alright, now, number 4. We have a bunch of seahorses, right? Let's count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 of them. All right. You need to you're going to cross out all the equations down here that do not equal 9. So it says Logan wants to split up his seahorses and give them to his 2 friends. You need to circle all the possibilities to split them up down here. All right? And you need to cross out the ones that don't make sense, because here's your hint, kindergarten. They're going to try to trick you. How about this? 10 equals 2 plus 8. Does that show this? Well, 2 plus 8 does equal 10, but how many seahorses do we have? We only have 9, so we can't have 10, can we? So we're going to cross that one off. Ooh, and now be careful. because we see that the equal signs, right? We need to make sure they equal 9. But they're going to try trick you now. You can't just assume or guess that that's going to be right, because what's 7 plus 3? You can use your counters. If you can put 7 counters out and then add 3 more. You can draw me a picture, or you can use your fingers. You can do hold 7 fingers up and then hold 3 more up, or you can do your jumps on the number line. But I'll give you a hint. 7 plus 3 does not equal 9. It equals 10. All right, there's a couple more that you need to cross out. And then I want you to circle all the ones that show ways to make 9. All right, this might be tricky, but guess what? I know we can do it. We just got to really use our brains and think about it, okay? Awesome. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll see you next week.